Yes, another cop video game or something cop related in video games. Y'all already know that these so-called game journalists, or that I call game activists, are going to lose their everlasting freaking minds about this game. It's to be expected by now, right? Before I continue, welcome back to Dante's Rant Room, and I am your host, Dante, and we are back with another video. And as always, I appreciate y'all for tuning in yet again, because your support keeps me and this channel going. So make sure you do me a favor and hit the red subscribe button for more content like this in nerd and geek culture, anime, manga, and video games. So, when I first saw a clip of this game, I said to myself, there's no way in hell that this is a game. This game looks crisp. Looks amazing. Look at this. Like, first impressions, you're thinking this has got to be some actual live or recorded body cam footage from a cop doing his thing out there in them streets. I don't know, whatever the case may be, what's going on out there. But you think this is real. This looks so clean. It looks so crisp, man. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I want to play this game. I want to play it because it looks like so much freaking fun. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. And if you feel the same way, guess what? It's perfectly fine to feel that way. They let these game journalists, activists, or whatever make you feel bad for wanting to play this game. This looks freaking awesome. So like I said, these activists are mad, and as I said before, these activists have had a history of hating anything cop related, like I said before in multiple videos. But here are a few examples right here, right? Here's one from Kotaku. Overwatch 2 continues franchise tradition of putting characters in cop skins. And they had a whole article crying about cop skins in Overwatch 2. If you guys don't see how silly that sounds, I don't know what to tell you. And here is their review, or one of their many reviews of Resident Evil 4 Remake, in which they're reviewing the game. And the guy says, where is it? Right here. It says, ACAB and all that. So I'm sure you guys know what ACAB means. All cops and bastards. Typically used in anti-police rhetoric. Listen, this is not me talking about cops in reality. I'm talking about video games. I've been playing games as cops, as military for years. I have the capability of separating reality from fiction, right? I think we all can do that. When I see cops in games or see a simulator or whatever the case is, I don't go cry in my corner and, oh my god, no, I don't do that. I sack up and I play the game. And if I don't want to play the game, I just don't play the game. I'm sure most of you guys listening to this think the exact same way, right? So we have it here. Don't play the cop video body cam game. Play the horror body cam game. There are more interesting games you could make the body cam perspective than Unrecord. This is from The Gamer. I know. To be expected from The Gamer, right? Everybody's been talking about the Unrecord since the game revealed footage that looked so real, people were unsure if the clip was actually built using virtual assets or if it was simply edited camera footage. That led programmer and code director Alexander Spindler to post a video of the game in the Unreal Engine 5 editor, showing the camera moving through the level. Despite this, some are still worried and asking for more proof. Continuing, the clip has people really excited about these visuals, but much like the editor-in-chief Stacey Hanley, I find the premise of the game deeply suspect. Why? In Unrecord, you'll be a cop killing bad guys, okay? The camera perspective is through a body cam, which immediately brings to mind fraught politics surrounding police brutality and excessive use of force. I don't think a game that does this without consideration for what it represents is a useful or meaningful addition to the gaming landscape, especially considering there's always a percentage of gamers who are extremely resistant to viewing this art form through any kind of critical political lens. Bruh. Oh no. It ain't that deep, man. I'm sorry. It ain't that deep. I don't care. If I go on TikTok right now, if I typed in GTA 5, I can count how many people who are playing GTA 5 as a cop perspective, doing like traffic violation stuff and like pulling people over, and I find these very entertaining, right? I don't care. I literally do not care. I don't think most black people care. Okay, I'm sure there are black people right now like, yo, this looks clean as hell. I want to play this game. It's not ever going to be that deep. And if you play this game or see this game and you're like, oh my god, I am triggered, then you honestly need to seek help. I'm not saying it to be a sarcastic douche, which I usually am. But I'm saying, if you saw this and like, oh my god, I can't sleep at night because of this goddamn game, you need to seek help. Do you know the plethora of games right now that have cops in them? So do you have a heart attack when you see cops in video games as a whole? And people you're trying to pander to watch cop footages on social media daily. Shut up, the gamer. Shut up. Anyway, it says right now there isn't enough of the game out there for us to know if it does examine itself critically or if we had to have an upcoming police brutality simulator on our hands. Oh, wow. You really think that they would do something like that? That they would do something to where they would find themselves in a situation where they could possibly be sued? Because that's what's going to happen, right? And from what I'm seeing, it's already games set up to where you have to do certain actions. I don't think it's that deep. I don't think it will, okay? It says, I'll assume that like many FPS games, it's just a shooter. I view it very much through the lens of Call of Duty, though it might be less intentional in its framing. I am simply not interested in a game that glorifies the same kind of brutality that happens in real life. No propaganda, please. No propaganda. Shut your dumb ass up, the gamer. That is so corny. No propaganda here.
What is that?
I can tell you that there are lists of black people right now that I know who saw this and like, yo, bro, I want to see this game. I want to play it. Or at least see what it's about. They're curious about it. This is a non-issue. It's a non-burger. And you guys are just making things up out of nothing. Anyway, now they continue to push this horror, zombie, whatever simulator game that you should be playing. They were talking about, one comment said, this would have been better off used in a catwalking outside simulator. Ain't nobody trying to play no well, it's not true actually, it's a cat game, to be fair, but I ain't playing that. No. And hard agree, of course you hard agree. Another said this would have been the effing sickest survival horror game ever made. I can agree with that. With the technology they had to make this game, they could make an awesome and dope survival horror game. They could do that, and they could also make their whatever cop game it is. I don't know if it's, yeah, whatever. They could make that too. They can make both of them. And guess what? If you don't like it, you don't have to play. I think I saw a video, could be wrong, of a very popular TikToker. He's a Twitch streamer as well. Mr. something. I forgot his guy's name. But he wears glasses and whatever. I forgot his name. But he was playing it and he reviewed it. He was like, this game looks crisp, it looks great, it looks fun. I can't wait to play it. He gave it a positive review. And this guy has, I'm sure, millions of followers. Yeah. This is a non-issue. If you don't want to play the game, don't play the game. That's fine. It's your right. You're entitled not to play the game. But the propaganda, ACAB, crying over cop uniforms, it is clear as day that majority of these game activists or journalists or whatever you want to call them are just sad individuals. What do you guys thoughts about this? Are you going to play this game if it's ever put out for us to play? I mean, would you ever consider yourself playing this game? If so, let me know. I said it myself. I will love to play this game. I'm very curious. It does look crisp, and I do want to get my hands on it. That's my thoughts on it. It's a non-issue. I don't think black people are that sensitive to lose their minds over something like this. But anywho, what are you guys' thoughts? Like I said, drop them down below in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, make sure you guys do me a favor. Hit the red subscribe button for more videos like this and to get us to 2K subscribers. That is the goal, and I can't get to that goal without you guys' help. I appreciate that, and I'll see you guys in the comment section as always, and peace.